First, let me show you the status on this display compared to the main Tesla display. As you can see, when I open the door shows open on the display just like the main Tesla display. Also, when I open the trunks, it does the same thing and it shows the status on this display too. And if the UI, it doesn't show the status of the car in the middle, it still shows the icon on the UI just like you see on the main Tesla display. Now let me show you the information on the display real quick. You have the speedometer on the left, the car status in the middle, and you have the menus on the right. You have setting menu, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, car life. You can use the touchscreen or you can use the scroll wheel on your steering wheel. You also have the PSI, your tire pressure level on the right hand side too. You have time and the gear selector. All the warning lights will be here, and also regen and power on the bottom of the screen. On the left hand side you have your battery status, your range in miles, and your temperature. Now you can scroll, change the UI using the scroll wheel on your steering wheel. Just scroll quickly, then you can change to 5 different UIs on this display. Then we go back to the main UI. Now let's go through the setting real quick. This is the main setting. As you can see here, this is the display setting with the volume control. The brightness on the display you can change to auto or manual, and you can change the mode on the display light, dark, or auto. You can also change the car colors to match your car and turn on and off the rainbow road while you have your autopilot activate. This is turn on and off your optional front forward camera, your time, and the stop sign shape, general or American. The next one is control. You can change between bar and PSI, built-in speaker or Bluetooth, manual or auto, detect for your phone to connect to the display for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And you can also turn on and off the steering wheel button control. This one is to choose between left and right for the driver's seat, and temperature, on off the blind spot warning, and manual or auto for the front forward camera. Let me show you that function. When you have a front forward camera setting on manual, you can activate the front forward camera by using the right scroll wheel and press to the left to activate the camera. Press to the left again to deactivate the camera and go back to the main display. And when you have the camera setting on auto, the camera will activate by itself after you shift the car to drive. And when you drive faster than 10 miles an hour, the camera function will deactivate and go back to your main display. And the next setting here is system. So you can change between different languages. As you can see, there are many languages that you can choose for the display. And this is the UI. You can do it manually on the screen, faster to do it on the scroll wheel as I showed you before. And this is the speed limit. You can select to any speed you want. If you drive over the speed limit that you select, the speedometer will change from white to red or black to red. And this is the time zone for your actual time zone adjustment. And last but not least, the software update. So you have to connect the car to Wi-Fi, select your Wi-Fi, and you connect to the car. Now with the latest software update, you can change the graphic on the display to fit your car, either Model Y, Model 3 Highland, or the older Model 3. And you just select to fit your car, and we'll use the over-the-air software update and update the latest version for the display. Make sure after you're done with the software update, turn off the Wi-Fi. Otherwise, if you don't turn it off, it will disable the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So make sure to turn it off after you're done with the software update. That's it for the setting of the display. Now let me show you all the functions while you drive the car. And this is what it looks like when you activate autopilot on this display, and it also shows the autopilot warning, as you can see, when you are not touching the steering wheels, matching the main display of your Tesla. And this is what the visualization blind spot looks like. So if there's a car either left or right of your car, it will show the gray car next to you. But if you turn on the blinker or the signal light, that car will change to red, warning you that do not turn, and also showing the red warning tab either left or right side of the display. And when you change to different UI that doesn't show the car status or the blind spot visualization on the display, it still shows the blind spot signal, as you can see there, the red signal with the car either left or right of the display, and also shows when you turn on the signal with the blind spot warning with the red tab either left or right side of the display, as you can see. Now this is what it looks like when you use the Apple CarPlay with this display. And again, even with the Apple CarPlay functions being used on the display, it still shows the blind spot warning with the red tab if you turn the signal and the car on either left or right of your car. And here what the display looks like with night mode versions.